Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed that I'd be late again? Hello, chat. Sorry about that. I got busy. I was busy. I was busy last night, and I was busy. Okay, I need to stop saying I was busy last night. Every time I say it, it just sounds. It sounds. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. But I was busy. I need to think about my choice of words much more carefully. My voice is kind of hammy today because of yesterday's session. And so I'll be a bit quieter today. But also, I'm extra phlegmy today. Again, I don't know why. But the Mucinex also doesn't help. I know my wife said it would help, and then I tried it, and it didn't really help too much. I think I need like a stronger Mucinex or something. I need like I need like an anti-phlegm. I need like a throat sponge, you know, something to really get down the back of my nose and my throat and just really like, you know, eat everything up. I think it is possible. Actually, if you don't know, there are things called neti pots. Neti pots, where you fill it with water. It looks like a teapot with a very long spout that's like thin. And you stick it in your nose, and you just let the water like run through the back of your nose and like down your throat. You're not supposed to use it. Don't ever use those because you actually have a very high chance of getting a brain-eating parasite. I'm not even kidding you. A very high chance of getting a brain-eating parasite. In my city, actually, I think there was a scare a couple years back, or even recently, I think, right? Let's see. Brain-eating parasites. Yeah. Purging water system of brain-eating parasites to take 60 days. So they found it, and they were like, oh my god. And then then they were like, okay, well, give us a moment. It'll take about 2 months to purge everything out. And they did something. I don't know what they do. I don't think they bleach the water. I don't even think bleaching water. Can you even bleach water? Can you bleach water? Disinfect water using household bleach if you can't boil water. Really? Wait, this is from the US EPA. This is an official US site, but also Clorox says it. So maybe they're both trying to pretend like this is a real thing. You can disinfect water using household bleach. If you can't boil water, only use regular unscented chlorine bleach products that are suitable for disinfection and sanitization as indicated on the label. The label may say the active ingredient contains 6 or 8.25% of sodium hypochlorite. Do not use whatever. If water is cloudy, let it settle and filter it through a clean cloth, paper towel, or coffee filter. You put a drop of bleach into your water? 8 drops of bleach? Oh my god. Wait, stir and let stand for 30 minutes. The water should have a slight chlorine odor. If it doesn't, repeat the dosage and let stand for another 15 minutes before use. To be fair, these guidelines are for like, you know, if you don't have water at all and there's no other way to get water, this is your only chance to have some drinking water, right? Obviously, long term, drinking bleached water is probably not going to be good for you. Long term, your body is probably going to die from breaking down. But imagine it's a zombie apocalypse, chat, right? Imagine we're in a zombie apocalypse and there's nothing you can do. And the zombies are formed when you drink water that contains a brain-eating amoeba, which is what happened to my city. There was a lot of amoeba inside the water. Amoebas? Amobus. it's the Amobus. And so it's like, okay, well, you can go like 3 days without water. Or you can turn into a zombie, right? And it's like, okay, well, the risk of you turning into a zombie is high, but the risk of you not drinking water is also high. And bleach will probably kill you, but it will probably kill you over like years. You know what I mean? Like you'll probably die from years in the future if you do like 8 drops of bleach to like sanitize like a whole gallon of like water. So you're probably fine to just drink a little bleach. Don't do that, obviously. That's what people say online in like online games to get rid of you. To be like, hey, you should go drink some bleach. Don't do that. But if you have to, I guess apparently it's fine. I didn't know that you could do that. Well, I knew, but I forgot about what the actual guideline was. I didn't realize there was 8 drops for like a gallon of like water. That's a lot of bleach. That's a lot of bleach. And it's like a 6%. So it's like what, 6% times 8? Is that actually how it works? That's not how it works. Because if you do 6% times 20, if you 20 drops, then the entire thing should be bleach, but that's not true. It diffuses. but maybe the and like drops are very tiny. Drops from a dropper into a gallon are very tiny. So what my math doesn't work out. Maybe it's a multiplicative stat line, right? Maybe it's a multiplicative stat line. Not sure. But boy, oh boy, it's that a lot. I do kind of wonder if I could do that, right? Like, imagine you were stuck somewhere. Or imagine you were stuck in, like, Grancis, right? Could you survive in Grancis? Like, could you survive inside Grancis? I'm not really sure. The reason why I bring up Grancis is because this week and some of next week, we're going to be playing only Dragon's Dogma. So today, what day is it today? Oh god, it's Saturday. Today, tomorrow, the day after, these next 3 days, or actually there's only 4 days left. There's only 3 days left. There's only 3 days left to beat Dragon's Dogma. We have to beat Dragon's Dogma in 3 days because Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm not here. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm not here. My wife wants to hang out, and so it's going to be a bit of a problem because I'm going to have to figure out how to make this work. If she's tired, then maybe we'll reschedule, but I very much doubt it. Just we like to hang out. But she might even be here, so we'll have to see. I did want to make like have her go through the Dragon's Dogma character creator, not on stream, because I want her to make her like pawn, and to see if I can like use her pawn. You get what I mean? Because Gilgamesh and Samnosuke JMG is like funny, but it'd be funny to also bring my like wife's pawn and see if I can keep it like alive. You know what I mean? Like, am I responsible enough to keep like another human being alive? I don't think so. But yeah, we have about 3 days to finish Dragon's Dogma. Today is one of those days. Me being late doesn't really help, but we're also going to be playing for a long time. So if we consider 3 days and we go 8 hours each day, that's 24 hours, okay? IGN says the game is about 20 hours. 32 hours. Sorry, 32 hours. 32 hours. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. However, we've been doing a lot of the game just playing side quests and stuff. So we actually got, I think, a fair amount of side quests kind of done. Mostly done. I'm not sure. So we've actually gotten a lot done. And we've already played for 18 hours, right? So theoretically, there's only about, 16... There's only about 14 hours left. This is a 2-day game left, right? In terms of main story. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to rush the main story. We're going to go straight for the main story. We're going to focus on story stuff. We'll do side quests as they pop up because we have some time. But ideally, we need to get at least the main story done. And then Dark Arisen... I don't know. We'll just try some of Dark Arisen and see how it goes, right? Then we go straight into the side quests for... Sorry, I'm so gassy. As much as we can. And then the Thursday, when Dragon's Dogma 2 releases, we just go right in with the characters that we've created, right? It's crazy that it's releasing next Thursday. It's very, very fast. A lot of these games, like... It's so many games I look forward to that release out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, we do this very often on this channel where it's like, I kind of want to play a game, and then the sequel gets announced, and it's like, okay, now we have to play the game, right? Happened with Remnant from the Ashes, which still... Remnant 1 and Remnant 2 are still masterclasses. I still think they're extremely good. I still think they're very underrated in terms of, like, how fun they are. And I think that I still want to go through the whole new DLC. I'm just... Again, we have so many games to go through, Chad. We're like going on like a backlog adventure, so we'll see how it goes. But because of that, very good chance I'll be addicted to Dragon's Dogma 2. So I've decided to push everything out by like 2 or 3 weeks again. Sorry, again, slow. But there'll be some more weird videos coming up. Some pre-recorded stuff, because a lot of the stuff I don't think works live. It's gonna be interesting. Plus, also my brain doesn't really work live with it, but we'll have to see how it goes. But these will be probably impromptu streams if I ever do them. They'll be very impromptu out of nowhere, or they won't even be streams at all, because I usually do these things while, say, like a video is rendering or while things are uploading, because uploading takes like hours. So it's like, chances are you won't see these things. But there will be some videos to tide you over, at least on the third channel. Let's see. But yeah, no more talking. There's actually nothing to talk about. The only funny thing to talk about actually was based on the thing that I talked about yesterday. So the whole Texas ban on Zoinhub has made NordVPN spike. They've skyrocketed. VPNs have skyrocketed in Texas. Again, I don't know what's going on in like Texas. Like I look at videos of like Texas. I see people's lives in like Texas. I mean, I have friends in like Texas, and they say, yeah, it sucks. And I'm like, okay, well, that's awful. And then and then obviously there's like streamers and stuff from like Texas. But like even my friends from Texas, they're just like, yeah, it's like awful here. And even the ones that I know that move there for like work, for like tech, they're like, yeah, it's kind of like shit here. And even though tech is nice, it's also kind of like you're stuck in Texas. Like there's not really much choice you have to do anything. So I'm like, oh man, like it's like a very small bubble where it's like it's kind of okay, and then but like you're still subject to the rest of it, which is like shit. So you don't have Zoran, you have no women's rights, like you just have nothing. You just have nothing. You know? If you're a minority there, it fucking sucks too. So hey, I'm never gonna move there, but hey, you're in Texas. Good luck. I actually have a buddy in Texas, and he's like, I'm gonna move to like somewhere else. It's Phoenix. He wants to move to Arizona. Yeah, he wants to move to Arizona, which is like, you know, apparently it's not Texas. Sorry, not tax. I don't know why my fingers automatically went to like tax. Southwestern. Wait, no, Arizona is inside Texas. Maybe he's trolling me. I don't know. Oh no, he wanted to move from Austin to Arizona. Maybe he's a part of the problem. I don't know. Let's see. But either way, good luck, fellow Texans. I commend you for all of what you do, and not really. Good luck, and stay safe. Hopefully, once the winter freeze comes, you'll have something to warm you over. I guess I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's funny what's going on there. I can't believe Zoinhub was like the first thing to like fall. If you think about like in terms of like raw apocalypse things, right? Like what do you expect to fall first in your city? I think, you know, like important social services. I think hospitals. I think, you know what I mean? Like places where they're crowded and they, you know, damp. But Zoinhub fell first. Guys, MindGeek, the company that owns Zoinhub and a bunch of other sites, they actually own like most of the top sites. They're a Canadian company. I actually got an offer to work there once, and I was like, okay, well, can I share anything about my work? And they're like, you gotta sanitize it. And I was like, all right, maybe I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, just it's funny that the first thing to fall was a Canadian institution. Think about that. In Texas, a Canadian institution was the thing that changed everything. I would love that to be the story, right? Because right, like imagine, right, in like Texas's entire trajectory changes because of a Canadian institution dedicated to naked bodies. I can't wait for that to become reality. It's so stupid to think about. My God. Anyways, enough about naked people. Let's go straight into Dragon's Dogma.